we met with the union, I told them that, to summarize the state that we are in, it's like you are going to run a race. You've been sent to the starting line. You have not even bent down for someone to shoot the gun for you to start. And before we go to that start line, the first item that has been agreed to by everyone, the ministry, the board, and management, is that we are going to sensitize workers so that we can all be one and think through and take our position to the negotiation table when the time comes. But the preparation has to start now. And so if the union goes out there to say anything otherwise, if you ask me, and different people are talking to me, the security agencies and so forth, the only thing I can say that it is out of malice. Because they cannot say that they did not know. We met them, I led that discussion. And we give them all the information that there's nothing like a privatization, there's nothing like a sale, but rather a general proposal. In fact, I agreed with them that they should have a copy. Why not? Because when the time comes, they are part of the company and they need to also sit on the table to think through what is good for the company. At that point, everyone would need to see everything that the company has presented. So I even approached the ministry, I approached the board and said that I think we should do that sharing of information now. And there was agreement. I was going to do it on Monday when I heard that they've given first statement saying that they're going to fight against some sale. And I was like, whoever spoke about sale? Whoever spoke about privatization, there's nothing like that. In fact, right now, I have to go back and confirm because I don't know whether that's a good idea. Because after being that open, why should this even come up? What I told the union is what the other minister alluded to. There's going to be a long process, and we need to do a lot of preparation. What management thought through was that we need to prepare everything so that when you call the union, we have everything on the table. Right now, in the committee, the people who have to form the committee to even look at the general proposal that we have, to prepare ourselves to engage the company, if they so continue to bring us a final proposal. We have not even done that. So it was even premature to even talk to them. So I said, but the moment they said that they've heard something, I said, I'll drop everything, come, let's talk. So on that issue about whether the company was up for sale or whether we are going to be privatized, it was really, really well debunked. Because apparently they said, I'm going to sell the airport, and therefore I should be fired. Now, let's just look at the logic of that. First of all, they said that the government wants to sell. So if the government wants to sell, I was appointed by the government. So if the government wants to sell, I'm going along with it. Why are you saying to the government that I should be fired? Does it make any sense? Something is at stake. I'm very sorry. I love some of the people that I think did this, but it is wrong. Wrong. Full of malice.